Welcome back to Egg Chamber. Let's get this thing out of the way. This is Eggman's base, clearly. This is where we were with Rouge for egg quarters. They just couldn't find a way to make this stage tolerable. Alright, we got the hammer gloves. That's going to let us break through steel containers. We get that a little bit earlier than Rouge does. The reason I don't like this stage is just because it's big and confusing and kind of needlessly so. Instead of just being a big circle like it was for Rouge, this level has these paintings that you go through, and everything kind of connects up. It's kind of a circle, but there's also a lot of hidden corridors that are just really far out of the way, and it's kind of a mess to navigate. Oh boy. And there's also giant ghosts in here that absolutely terrified me as a kid. I still don't really like them now. They're creepy. Oh, yeah, we'll probably end up seeing them a little bit later. But, like, I don't think this actually goes through. Yeah, this is a hidden room. This doesn't actually connect to anything. So the entire blue area is really just kind of out of the way. So if you get an emerald here, then you're far away from everything else, but you can't, like, use it to go through different places. This place is just confusing and big, and it's not as easy to get an A rank as Rouge's was, because with Rouge, you just run in a circle until you get a signal. With this one, you just gotta get lucky. Yeah, there's a giant ghost. These big ghosts here get smaller each time you hit them until eventually they disappear. Alright, here's the green chamber. The different colors all have different animals associated with them, so this, for example, is the egg snake chamber, because there's a giant snake with Eggman's face right in the middle of it. Ugh, I haven't gotten a signal yet. See, there's the egg snake. This isn't good. I have absolutely no idea where this thing is going to be. I'm just really hoping I get a signal soon. Oh, we found the Chow key. See, there's another section here that might lead to something. Please, oh please. No, that just leads back to the beginning. Ugh. There's a map on the wall. It doesn't really help all that much. There we go, okay. Another one of these guys. I still hate those guys. I know they're kind of goofy, but just, they scared me so much as a kid that I can't get over it, even as an adult. Okay, it's around here. Through here, maybe? Maybe it's in that enemy. No? It's probably not through there. Oh, there it is. Okay, right out in the open. And it's not even going to be a very good rank. You can't climb on the maps, by the way. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go very well. Unfortunately, if you get a bad emerald placement at the beginning, that just kind of kills your entire rank. If I was going for an A rank for real, I would have reset by now. The one good thing I will say about this stage is I do really like this song. You give me any song with a saxophone, and I am happy. Alright. Oh, there's a signal, which means it could be through here. It is. Sometimes these hidden areas will link up and, like, keep a signal, and sometimes they won't. Alright, luckily that was pretty easy. I gotta hit this rocket to get out of here. I honestly kind of wish that more areas in the game would make you do that, make you sort of go into little alcoves and just interact with more of the stage than you would otherwise. Is this the blue area? It might be, yeah, I think this is part of the blue area. The egg fish chamber, as it's called. The red area is... Oh, what's the red area?
Alright.
It's the egg something chamber. If we go back that way, I'll figure it out. Yeah, there's the egg fish. Doesn't really look like a fish, but apparently that's what it is. Alright, so I guess the blue area does connect with the other ones, but it's just kind of out of the way. As a kid, I think Omocha probably tells you can dig through those. Clearly I figured it out without that much trouble. But yeah, this is the only stage I can really think of that goes out of its, well, it's mad space, but other than that, it's the only stage I can think of that just introduces a weird mechanic. It's the also the only time, other than, you know, some third missions later, that you have to dig through those paintings. Usually that's just for upgrades and secrets. Where is it? What's that animal look like? I don't remember. This is how much I've just given up on the stage at this point. I'm trying to figure out what the animals are. No. I was hoping Omochao would tell me. Alright, where is this thing? When I'm just playing the stage by myself casually, it's nice to kind of come in here and just zen out a little bit, because this music is so relaxing. I think they knew that you were going to be spending a lot of time in here. Through here, maybe? Nope. This is not my best run of this level. Watch it be somewhere completely obvious. Oh, I wonder if it's in the central chamber. It can be there as well. It doesn't actually have to be in one of the colored rooms. Yeah, I bet you anything it's in the middle. Alright. God, I've just been going in circles. Let's go out into the main area, see if we can find it there. I am stubbornly refusing to use hint boxes, because that's not how I play. I don't use the hint boxes. If I get really desperate, sometimes I use them, but I like trying to figure it out on my own. Let's see. I'm still trying to find Omochao. I want to see if maybe he'll tell me what the red area is called. Oh. Is it in here? I don't think it is. No. That would be too easy. Alright, let's go back to green. I'd really like to not have to cut until I find it. Because half the point of this Let's Play is just sort of giving you the casual experience. Just, you know, going through and seeing what we get. Alright, I'm gonna have to use a hitbox. This is ridiculous. Oh, I know where it is. It's in a hidden room. It's in a hidden room that is completely not connected to anything. I don't remember how to get to it, though. That doesn't help me. I'm looking for something that's gonna tell me what color I need to be in. Let's see here. Where can I find? Here we go. Where is it? Secret room. Next to the blue room. Okay. Yeah, I know. I can think of the room. I can picture the room. I just don't really know exactly where I need to be to get to it. But it is next to the blue room, so let's make our way back to the main chamber again. Well, I guess the one bright side of getting sort of these out-of-the-way emerald locations is I do get to show you where they are, so that's fun. Well, there's not a whole lot going on. I guess I'll talk about another childhood memory I have with this game. Back when I was convinced that I was never going to beat this game, because I will fully admit I gave up way too easily as a child. I had like a few games that I gave up on and had to come back to later. But while I was convinced I was never going to actually beat this game, I used to read walkthroughs for it because I still thought the story was interesting, and I kind of wanted to beat it someday. So I would just I would go on NeoSeeker, which doesn't exist as it used to. It still exists, but a lot of the user-generated walkthroughs are not around anymore, unfortunately. And I would just sit there and, like, read walkthroughs. It was really fun. Yeah, there it is.
I found him.
Ugh. Yeah, the walkthrough did not particularly like this stage either. That's gonna be bad. It's gonna be like a C or a D.
Yeah, I feel good.
I somehow still managed to be out of all that. Whatever, we'll take it. That was a horrible run of that level. That was definitely worth a reset.
Huh? Who's there? What the... A ghost?
King Boom Boo. This guy scared me a lot as a kid. I hated this. I almost got stuck here. Somehow got through it though. I don't mind him so much now. This is one of the longer boss fights in the game. It's pretty easy, but it has, you know, distinct cycles and you have to hit him a certain amount of times. Alright, let me concentrate for a sec just so I can get him out of the ground. Where are you going? There you are. Okay. I'm kind of neutral towards this boss. You absolutely can hit him a second time here. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. Nah. You can hit that a second time. I think you can probably hit him a third time if you're a speedrunner. But anyway, it just kind of goes like this. 5 times. Not my favorite boss fight, not my least favorite. I actually kind of don't really like boss fights in general, like, as a concept. Like, I get having a final boss at the end of something, but, like, I don't really ever want to be stopping the action to be fighting a boss like this. I know people like bosses, but, it's just like a personal thing for me in video games. The fewer bosses, the better. That being said, I do enjoy a good boss rush. But if I'm doing a boss rush, it's because I want to be playing bosses. I have hit him for a second time before. It's pretty difficult, but it is possible. I do love this guy's rainbow tongue and his wacky side effects. Alright, here he comes. I am trying to go a little bit slowly here, because if you go... Eep, that's scary. He usually doesn't hit you if you're going full speed. If you go too quickly, he will turn around and come at you from the other side, and then it just takes even longer to get through this. This is already one of the longest boss fights in the game. You have to wait for him to completely finish making that sound effect, otherwise he will just turn around. I've had that happen a couple times. But yeah, here we are. Not all that much to say about this boss. It's a little bit repetitive. Yeah, I found this guy really scary as a kid, but now I can appreciate how silly he is. I kinda like him. And of course, you get the cool boss music. Yeah, not quite. Alright, only one more hit. Gonna start off by going full speed, because he is about to come and charge at you. He always starts the 4th and 5th hits with a charge, so you can just go full speed for that. It is kind of fun to be able to actually get some speed going with Knuckles, because he is maybe not as fast as Sonic, but he's up there. Alright, here we go. I do appreciate how creative this boss is. It's not a gun robot, it's not an Eggman robot, it's just a ghost that happens to live here. And we've kind of been seeing a theme with ghosts in Knuckles. We had the ghosts in Pumpkin Hill, we still have them in here. And, and thinking about it, Knuckles did say that he watched Rouge go into the pyramid, so I wonder if Pumpkin Hill and the Aquatic Mine are kind of close to where this pyramid is. Anyway, kind of interesting. We got like a fully haunted desert area. I kind of like it. And there he goes.
What a hassle.
His little sounds still make me laugh.
That was pretty rough.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
You little thieves! Did you really think you could get out of here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman!
Sonic!
Just leave it to me!
This time, as well as the Chaos Emerald, I call on you to destroy these pests! Come on, right servant!
Even though King Boom Boo scared me as a child, this is where I got stuck. The Egg Golem. For whatever reason, I could not figure out how to beat this guy as a kid. If you come down here, there's some rings to get, but that doesn't matter because this guy is extremely extremely easy. I don't know what I was thinking as a child or why I had so much trouble with this. All you gotta do is just survive while he tries to hit you, and then come to the end here. Now hit those targets, and boom, that's it. That's the end of it. But yeah, I tried for hours, and then I got stuck and never came back for a good 4 years or so. I got stuck on both stories in Eggman's base. The reason I finally came back to this as a kid was because I went to a New Year's party with one of my best friends, and she had this game, and funnily enough, she was stuck in the exact same place in both stories for the same reason. Oh! She was scared of the enemies in Egg Quarters, and she couldn't figure out how to beat the Egg Golem. So we decided we were gonna take it and we were gonna finish it together, and that's exactly what we did. At that point, I had been reading that guide, so I knew what to do, and I can't remember if I just, was older and understood, or if I was trying to show off. Knowing me, I was probably trying to show off. But we just sat down and we ended up beating the hero story right then and there. I think the dark story as well. And so I went home after that New Year's party, pulled out my own copy, and beat the game. And the rest is history. Whoop. So yeah, thank you very much to that friend for really getting me back into my favorite game ever. That friend, there is a non-zero chance that that friend might be watching right now. So, hello. And that's it. That's what had me so hung up as a kid. It's already over.
Nice try, Rocky.
Okay, I think we have time for one more level. Meteor Herd is very big and it can go kind of long, but it also doesn't necessarily have to. There is an upgrade in here. We can get it now. I know where it is. I'm not going for it right now because this level is very prone to crashing. And I'd kind of like to just get in and out of here as soon as possible. We'll come back for it later. Meteor Herd is huge, and unlike Mad Space, where you kind of had a system... Ooh, lucky, we got it already. You kind of had a system with Mad Space where, you check one planet, if it's not there, you check the other one, and if it's not there, you check the last one. This one doesn't have as much of a system. You just kind of go up, and then if you don't find it, you go back down. Having a little trouble pinpointing where that signal was coming from. Is it higher up? It could be higher up. I'm very glad we have the signal already, because this place is large. And it's actually possible for the emerald to be right at the beginning, like at that bottom section there. But the place is so big that you can be standing there and the emerald can be just a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, and you'd never know. Unless you, checked on purpose. There it is! Ooh, that was great. I like that. I will absolutely take that. I'm just going to continue ascending here. If we don't get a signal up here, then we'll just go back down and basically start from the beginning. Very, very RNG heavy level. You just have to really hope you get lucky if you want to go for an A rank. Let's see here. I may actually use hint computers here just for the sake of getting out as fast as I can because I don't want the level to crash again. So yeah, I am actually going to do that. Big door that never opens. I don't really know what that means. One of the storage containers, maybe? If I see another hint computer, I'm gonna go for it. But I think it's probably down. Storage containers? No. It might be one of the doors at the base of the huge tower. Yeah, okay. It's down here somewhere. You can actually open those. I'll talk about it when we come back for the upgrade. Oh, it's probably down here. Okay. Good. Alright, and again, if I see another hint computer, I am actually going to go for it. I've tried to do this a couple times, and this level just is not happy. So we're going to get in and out as soon as we can. We've got our last little cheesy knuckle drop here. My personal favorite. Rotating beacons? Don't know what that means. Unless we're talking about, Death Chamber, but that's not really a cheesy knuckle drop. It's mostly saxophone. Alright. Going up again. I've definitely gotten the rotating beacons. Oh, I know where it is. This is an area that this level loves to put the emerald in, kind of like the ghost room with the aquatic mine. Not quite as consistent as the ghost room, but you see all these little emeralds, or these little meteorites here? The game loves to put emeralds back here. It can put it in that artificial chaos, it can put it inside a meteorite. It can put it all the way out in the end. Probably buried here, yeah. And we got it. Okay, good. Let's get out of here before something terrible happens. That's definitely going to be a low rank, but that's okay.
Not too bad.
We made it without crashing, that's all I care about.